Hey guys, Kapper here and welcome back. I just realized that I did not fulfill my promise of a complete follow-up on this 53-acre project we've been working on most of the year already. We cleared 6 acres of really thick and nasty stuff, and I recently went back and mowed it. So I'm going to take you for a flyover here and kind of give you the overall strategy, show you some clips of what it looks like on the ground. And then I'm going to be going to this project here in the next couple of days with the chisel plow to keep things going. So let's get the tour started. So this is basically the 53 acres. It's almost a square shape, so that's corner to corner. So basically everything in your screen except for that crop field on the right is this parcel. It's totally overgrown and it used to be fields of some kind from what I can gather. But now let's look a little bit closer on what we're doing with it. So the first thing I'm going to refer to is the L-shaped plot. That's this section right here. So we cleared both of those legs of the L shape, and the owner put a tower blind kind of right in the center of them. But when I say the L shape, it's going to be those two sections right there. And don't be fooled by any parts of the aerial where it looks just kind of grassy. This whole thing's a jungle. What we cleared is basically the only field kind of openings there are. So then the third clearing is this long rectangular field here, give or take 4 acres. That was really thick with hardwood trees, anywhere from 1 to 6, 7, 8 inches across. So now we're going to go down a little bit closer. I'm going to show you some ground shots. I'm going to show you a watering hole, where it's located at, and show you the plan for this here in the very near future. So let's dive in a little closer. This is one of the lower legs of the L shape right here after Curtis. He actually tilled this section up. Let me show you a look at the ground of how that looks right now, and then I'm going to show you how it looks, well, actually right now, since I just mowed it recently. Check out this field here. Curtis came and tilled it up. This one's ready to be planted. Now that's a nice before and after. And this is the one where I made the very first watering hole, which is right up in there. Okay, I almost forgot. So before we continue on, if you look right here, right in the center of the L food plots is a nice new watering hole. You could see that it's holding water. Let's take a couple of looks over the last month or so on the ground and see what this watering hole looks like. There's one of the new watering holes, man. That's looking really nice. Granted, we just got hammered with rain, but that's pretty. I'm in the corner of the L right now, so that's going to be one of the new views from this deer tower. That's the spot Curtis already has tilled up. These woods are all cleaned out in here. So now I'm going to drop down here and give you an after look of the roughly 4 acre big area, a little bit of close up. Some people have asked why all the trees still in there. Well, first of all, the cedar trees, the owner really likes cedar trees. He didn't want me to cut them, and the rest of them are oaks. I left oak trees that were about 5 inches or bigger that were already, going to produce mast very soon. That's why I left the oaks there, because they're starting to canopy on the top. You can kind of see the brush isn't as bad underneath, but there's another one right here. Better not pop a track off of there turning too sharp. I think Curtis is getting some more drone shots and special And then moving on here, you're going to see the slow-mo, but that's a new boat launch right here in the center of the screen where you could see the rock right there. We also put in a boat launch for this owner so we can access this strip pit lake, which is loaded with fish, so it's another fine attribute of this particular property. So now we're going to drop down lower here with the drone and take a look at the perpendicular, or the vertical part, if you will, of the L shape here. So this is a new valley that we've created. Right here we're actually lower. Up in that corner there is where the new owner's deer tower is. But this is all going to be, I've just mowed this. Let me show you a shot of that real quick. And then I'm going to take the chisel plow to this part of the L, actually both segments of the L, here in the next few days to try to get this all planted in a fall plot. Then Curtis is going to come behind me and he's going to plant it in a nice fall mix here pretty soon. So it should be pretty sweet that way. Okay, now we're going to just finish it out. I'm going to give you a higher aerial look of this particular property. And where it sits. It actually is for sale. I mean, it's for sale through Curtis Rogers at Midwest Farm and Land, but it's in southern Illinois. It's a beautiful property. So it sits at the very end of this dead end road, and you can see now, you can see the houses here, but this property is the very last property at the end of this dead end road. So I'll put Curtis's information in the description down below in case anybody's interested. But thanks for joining us, and as always, please hit the like button and share our content if you think we're good enough. Thanks a lot. We'll see you on the next go around. Thanks a lot.